Hello, hello, it's Wesel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're at day 48 here in Quebec, and hopefully we might get some things done today, but I think today might be a bit of a logisticy sort of day. The plan is to take the Pladdypus with its, that's the PLAD 450, with its lots and lots of wooden planks on it, over to the Ferry Gateway, meet up with the earth roamer and go through into Lake Ribiere, offload a couple of the wooden planks, and then head up the northwestern side of the map to drop some off for the trailer and 2 planks, something like that task. And then hop into Nellie the Elephant and get some vehicle spare parts. Let's have a look anyway. We're going to get stuck into it. Hopefully we will be good and everything will work as well as we want. But it could well be that we don't actually achieve a huge amount today. We will see. So we've got our truck a bit overloaded. I'm not really super happy about that, but can't be helped. The intent is that I'm going to drop 2 of these wooden planks off as soon as we get into Lake Ribiere. So I've really only got to bring them along this snowy bit, and then we'll be in Lake Ribiere. Well, we'll be at the ferry. We had to drop 2 of them off there at the Ferry Gateway in Lake Ribiere. And those 2 wooden planks are going to be heading down to the fishing area on the ice, sort of in the middle of the map. And we'll come and get them with the Kenworth. That may or may not happen today, depending on how we go heading up the north. We're going to try and push through to get into Lake Ribiere. Then we'll have a little look at the map and I'll walk you through the tasks and contracts that we'll be doing our best to get to today or tomorrow. It's the other thing that's looming large in the no, not in the rear view now. No, it's the other way, in the front view, I guess. Is logging in the form of some medium logs, also to the middle of the map in Lake Ribiere, on the ice there. So we're going to need to take our mate, the Amaretsu Forester, up and get some logs and take them over to the middle of the map. I'm just checking I've still got 3 on top. I do. This isn't particularly bad. There's one bad spot where we go around that big rock in the middle there. That's about the only spot where I'm really worried that we might drop something off. The rest of it is fairly straight and flat. If we don't go too fast. This is the only bit that I'm a bit worried about. We might end up in a bit of trouble. See how we go coming from here. Get ready for it to bump. There it goes. And 1, 2, 3 still on top. I think we got away with it. Slow taking it to get over there a bit more. I was watching the back of the truck rather than where I was going. trouble for Pladdypus. Can I refuel from this little trailer here? It's just sitting here waiting to refuel someone. I think it's been sitting here virtually from about day 10 or so, and we've hardly used it. In our little trailer, we've managed to use a little bit. We're going to connect to the earth roamer, and everyone's going through. So that's good. So we managed to get here without dropping any wooden planks off. So once we get into Lake Ribiere, then I will drop a couple of the planks off the top. And I might even switch the load around a little bit so that we get the... Yeah, I might do that. So I'm just going to run forward a fraction so we're not right on top of the earth roamer, although we will be for quite a while, won't we? Does that look for dropping that? Don't like it. Just going to run a little bit further forward. Get the legs so that they're relatively in the same place. It's interesting. That leg's in the air. Why is that leg in the air? That is so weird. It's really weird, isn't it? But yeah, so it chose to do that. Once again, I've managed to get myself in a good spot for getting away from the trailer. Now we're okay. Let's do that. Pop some all-wheel drive on. Always helps. Head down this side. Megan. Probably should have unpacked the cargo first, but anyway. Which way are you going, Crane? The other one. Crane mode, thank you. Crane mode. I'm literally just going to dump these out. No, but hopefully they're not too much in the way. One. And we'll do the same for number 2. Unfortunately, I haven't unpacked the cargo. No. Those 2 can sit there. Actually, I'm just going to reset the crane, restore the crane, turn off the engine. As I said, I'm going to show you the contracts and things we're doing. Contracts. Okay, so there's a contract called Fishy Business. And that needs 2 wooden planks and 2 medium logs down here in the middle of the sort of the ice skating rink here where we did our contest. So that's 2 wooden planks needed, and that's what the 2 I've just dropped off are for. We also have this driving on ice contract, and that needs 1, 2, 3 vehicle spare parts. So yeah, so Nellie is going to go and get some vehicle spare parts. So Nellie can go and do that and bring them back and leave them, actually, to be honest, probably at the garage. Meanwhile, Kenworth will then be able to come up and get those vehicle spare parts and the wooden planks and come all the way back down here to finish that task. Having said that, I know I don't really want to go to the quarry warehouse, given that we're 7. I need 7. 7 is a bit too much for Kenworth to take back on his own. He nearly could. Anyway, we'll think about that. Meanwhile, though, we have Beauty has its price, where we need 4 vehicle spare parts to go up to there. So we need some more going up there. And across the lake needs 4 wooden planks and some oil barrels to go to the east coast. On top of that, snow trailer and 2 wooden planks, which I currently haven't activated. Oops. It needs 1 wooden plank and a medium plank. So that's the one I'm actually going to do first. So even though I can't really show it very well, that's the one I'm going to do first. So let's... yes, I'm going to reattach the trailer and, as is often the case, unpack it. What I should have done when I first pulled up here, because I'm then going to... I might not do this actually, I might just say too bad and leave it as it is. If we knock this trailer over, I'm going to be a bit annoyed. Right, so the old attached winch. Oh, where's the spot? Oh, I can find that. Just is that going to work for me? Not really. I need a different spot. Attached winch. Let's grab that one. That one. Now I can attach the trailer. And in fact, I'm not going to bother moving them around because that's too much hassle. So it is quite possible this one on the front here is then going to end up falling off a bit. But if it does, then we'll pick it up. Now, I'm not too sure exactly where I'm going here, so I might just get to this bridge and then pull up. I don't know if I want to go left or right. Oh, I think I'll go left. So I'm going to follow this path. I might just mark it so we know where I'm going. It's always more fun, isn't it? Oops. Looks like it might be a little bit of fun. So I don't like the look of that already. So because I haven't scouted this, I don't really know what I'm doing here. So I'm going to go across the snow and that way. Just in case that is a horrid sort of impassable little area that they do on purpose to make things hard for you. Oh, goodness, that's a bit annoying too. Oh, and steep too. Yeah. Might be better to go the other way, mightn't it? Oh, no, probably not, because there's all cracky ice here by the looks of it. And that looks like a pretty nasty bump up there. Oh, we're going to have to do that anyway. Oh, I don't have to do it if I go the other way. Right. Okay. Planning on the fly. How do I get to that road? So we're going to go up there, but then we're going to turn this way. Along here. Maybe this way. Somewhere. Something like that. And then the other this way. So this will take quite a while, actually. This could take virtually all day. Up this way. Bridge. Over this way. And get to there. Okay, so this could take quite a while. Particularly if I drop the cargo off a couple of times. We'll see how we go. Pladdypus is made for this sort of stuff. I've got the wrong contract up at the moment, so I probably should get rid of that. That's a bit misleading. Although I think the reason I kept it up there was I think that's pretty close to where we're going. Should be careful of that, shouldn't I? Sometimes when it's close to where you're going, you actually then follow to the wrong thing. Yes, like that. So let's turn him off. And we'll just go without for the minute. kind of hoping that that rather nasty looking cracky ice isn't too cracky. Just look pretty awful though. Sometimes looks can be deceiving. What looks like a real cracky, snappy, breaky point actually ends up being a bit more solid. What looks like a solid bit is actually more breaky. Could well be that this is just an impassable or near impassable. It looks very nasty. Around. Go so fast. If you go so fast, you can end up going very deep into the crackiness. Whereas if you go slower, you got a chance to react, pull out of it. So that actually was bad, but not too bad. I should look at what I'm doing before I go too much further. Slow down, Weasel. What am I doing? I am taking a medium and a thingy there. Nothing needs to go there, just vehicle spare part. What's the other across the lake? This one. So this one. Right, yeah, see this one has some things going here. East Coast. Ah, right, so this has the 4 wooden planks and 2 oil barrels are going here. Okay, oh, that's fine. East Coast. Oh, no, East Coast, sorry. So 2 short logs and 2 oil barrels are going here, but the 4 wooden planks are actually going to the other place. Yeah. So what I really want to do is come to sort of this intersection here and wait, go and get Pladdypus, Nellie the Elephant, who's going to go and get some oil barrels, because I actually want to have the person who's got the medium log and wooden plank, medium plank and wooden plank, and whatever goes to the west coast. So, yeah, okay, short logs I can't do, but 2 oil barrels. So I want a medium plank, a wooden plank, and 2 oil barrels going over here. And I want 4 wooden planks and 2 oil barrels going up here. Yeah. Sneaky peeky. Rightio. So let's keep going for the minute, but I want to pull up at this sort of intersection, at this house here, near enough, where we can then shuffle the cargo around so we don't end up having to have both cars driving to both places. Both trucks driving to both places. Now, what's going to the... actually, last time, what's going to that other one? Oh, that mountain cabin. Now, where am I? Oh, yes, so if I want to go to the mountain cabin, which is 4 vehicle spare parts. Okay. 4 vehicle spare... Gee, that's going to be an awful load for Nellie. So he's going to have 4 vehicle spare parts plus 2 oil barrels, so that's 6, plus 2 more. So, okay, so he's going to be 2 slots overloaded. We're 1 slot overloaded. That's not too bad. Okay. So Pladdypus is going to take a sort of a side contest up to here. Up to... No, that's not right. to here, yeah. But he only needs vehicle spare parts to do that. So if I was to offload, actually if I was to park here, I might park here. It kind of makes sense for him to park here. Then we go and get Pladdy. No, I'm in Pladdy. We go and get Nellie. Nellie is going to run up and get a whole lot of vehicle spare parts. Now I was toying with the Kenworth to do that, but I think for simplicity we might just let Nellie do that. I've got to go that other way. So we're going to go up to the north warehouse. Oh, that's bad. In there. That's bad. So after much fiddling around, we're going to turn around and go and get a bunch of vehicle spare parts. I think it's 7, which we need 4 to go up north with us, and 3 to go down with Kenworth. Should be pretty easy. And then, yes, I don't think we're going to actually get anything finished today, but that's okay. We'll be in a better spot for finishing something tomorrow. Because after we've gone and got our vehicle spare parts, then Nellie's going to zoom back into harbour and pick up the oil barrels we saw we needed. 4 of them. Bring those back in, overload a bit. We'll have 4 oil barrels and 4 vehicle spare parts. Follow the path that Pladdypus has taken. And go up. We can try and get to those contracts probably tomorrow. This was day 48, I think, wasn't it? So, yeah, we're going to stretch it to try and get there for day 50. I think, as I said before, I think we'll be between 50 and 55. But that's okay. Very well. Just check what we need, but I'm pretty sure we need 7 spare parts. I'm going to be a little bit naughty and auto load 6 of them. Last one on. Let's just stop there again. Have another look at these contracts. We have Fishy Business has nothing of importance from that perspective. He needs 2. He needs 2. He needs 4, so that's 6. He needs 3. 3. That's 9. We've got those 2 that I'd forgotten about. No vehicle spare part. Right, I'm not going to worry about the 2 for the More The Merrier. thought they were service spare parts. That's annoying. Vehicle spare parts. 9. Oh, bugger it. Let's do 9. We can do 9 and take them down to the... not drilling spare parts, vehicle spare parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'm going to do 7. I'm going to do 7. We can pick up the other 2 later on. But I'm not going to fuss about those. Because I don't want to overload the truck that much. It's just 1 over, which is fine. I don't mind having 1 over. That's okay. Let's do it. And we'll get out of here. Yes, we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh dear, I can't even count. Oh, that's so funny. Thank you. Okay. Vehicle spare parts on the trailer. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1 on top is 7. Right. Can count, honest. Honest, I can. Reach. So 3 of these are going to be heading down with the Kenworth, the Icy Centre. 4 of them will be coming with us. Up the mountainside together with 4 oil barrels. You can see we're trying to juggle a number of things at once. In fact, you know, pretty much all of those contracts at once. It's nice to be back in Nellie again. Bring these back and leave 3 at the fuel station. The Kenworth's going to want to come back and get people, I'm sure. Take off 3. Thought I let go. Right, so that's good. 3 happy little vehicle spare parts sitting on the side. Just topped our fuel as well. Haven't used any extras, so we should be okay. Now got 4 vehicle spare parts there. Back them down. And we'll head over to the Ferry Gateway. Unload those 4 at the side of the road. Hopefully not get them confused with the 2 wooden planks that are already there. Go into harbour. Some oil barrels. Where's that go? I don't think I've ever gone down that road. Maybe when we were scouting right in the beginning. I don't know. Oh, so 4 vehicle spare parts on board. Upload them at the ferry warehouse. Go through to harbour. Get 4 oil barrels. I might actually get sure yet. I've got to go that way anyway, so there's no point. Oh no, I don't. That's right, I don't. I don't. Yeah, I'm going to go and get 7 oil barrels. I need to take 3 of them up this stupid mountain. The path to get there is just impossible. We go almost over to the was it the fuel pipe factory? Come all the way back up and around. Awful. So, let's come down here and offload out 4 jiggers to make sure I can get them. Oh, am I only able to do this? Detach. Unpack. No, I just grab them all off. I probably can. I'm probably just going to pop them on the side here. All 4 are off. go through the harbour, and then we'll go to the Oil Refinery, which is where we just were with Pladdypus, but we didn't have any space on Pladdypus to put the oil barrels we need. So we'll go to the Oil Refinery and pick up 7 oil barrels, 4 that we need to take up north here, and 3 we will leave at the port on this side. Back to the Oil Refinery, and then again a little bit of a here and there type thing, but as I said, this is going to be a bit of a logistic day today. Hopefully we'll get the logistic day done, and then tomorrow we'll deliver a bunch of those contracts. That will then open up the logging requirement. Nellie's not messing about now. He's on a mission. I would be worried about fuel as well when I was heading up to that western spot, but there's definitely a scout fuel trailer up there somewhere. Should be able to shuffle around the fuel in that and use that. Pop up both Nellie and Pladdy. Whoever's going there, where the scout trailer is, well, actually we're bringing another, no, we're bringing scout trailers everywhere, so we're going to get fuel coming out of our ears. So we need 7 oil barrels. Fuel oil. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, if I'd been worried about money, I would have bought manual loaded, but because we're watching, it's just time spent loading. I've got 5 million credits, so I'm not short on now. Hard mode isn't so hard anymore in terms of the money component. Pop out of here again, because otherwise that's possibly only going to waste. From the fuel carrier, come on, semi trailer. Oh, good. We're now taking more than we should have, but that's good. Oh, might be good. Might not be good, actually. I've got to put a little bit of fuel back in there now. I should have sat there and just fiddled with it to get the fuel right. Couldn't quite do it. So, yeah. I got the right setup. Okay. Is good. So we're heading back over to the harbour, the Ferry Gateway. We are in harbour. We'll offload 3 of these just on this side. Go through with 4 of them on. 3 of the oil barrels are for the horrible task that we do here. With any luck, we'll get back into the other map, pick up our vehicle spare parts that we popped on the side. Trundle up and meet Pladdypus. Trail around this corner here. Probably won't come off. A little bit wide there. It's not really the right place. Yes, we should have been close to the lake. Yeah. When you go in the dark, you can't really see it as well. So we want to leave 3 of them here. Just don't want to mess up the way. Yeah. Okay. Take off 3. I remember where you place through. I think you can sort of spacing that wall down. can stay on at the back, it doesn't really matter. Oil train, back cargo. Alright, so we've got 4 oil barrels on board, and we've got 4 vehicle spare parts that we should be able to pick up right beside the gateway. When I get in, I might actually just get into the earth roamer because he's going to be getting in the way. So let's change trucks. Just bring the earth roamer out of the way. Back in there. Now we can sort of see what we're doing. So I'm going to need to put on 2 of these and then 2 on top. I should be able to detach that. Now this is going to have to be. I should have done this. I probably should have reached to get the first 2. Put them on. And then pack them. Obviously I want to pack the bottom 6. And then detach then still. So this way now. We're just going to fiddle a little bit more. And hit the roof. Just going to get back here and make ourselves back on. Let's try and... Okay. Detach. Now got 6. We didn't pack it. We just attached it. Or we like unpack it and didn't pack it again. Oops. Attach it. Unpack it. Pack it. I don't know what I did the first time. That's what I meant to do. These guys. Top. Looking at them, it would have been nicer probably to put them on top of the oil barrels, wouldn't it? Quite square. So we are now ready to take our 4 vehicle four vehicle spare parts and 4 oil barrels with us up to meet Pladdy. pretty similar path. Otherwise we won't meet Pladdy. Do a slight trip to deliver the vehicle spare parts to the mountain. Come back. I think we'll have given 2 oil barrels to Pladdy as well. Happy with that. Maybe even taking 2 good tanks. I can't remember. I'm going to have to check when we get to Pladdy. We're going to have to work out who gets what. Who's on first? I'll make it around there. Pladdy went this way. Somewhat nasty cracky ice to go over. Wasn't the worst cracky ice we've ever been on, so okay. I want to stay a bit more to the right. This time I want to be too far to the left. If I drop one off, you should have 2 thingies on top there, not just one. Oh, yeah. Knew that. So annoying. I'm going to have to go back and get it. Get through this nasty ice first. Find a relatively flat spot. Where I dropped off. Probably right at the start of that initial rocky bit. I think Pladdy's just up here actually, so we might come up here to where Pladdy is. Yeah, here he is. Here's Pladdypus. Ooh, man. Caught the trailer or something? Pladdy didn't catch the trailer there. Yeah. Of course, Pladdy's right in the way, as you expect. And see if we can flat spot, catch the trailer. Now we've got to go back and find the vehicle spare part that jumped off earlier on. It's between the trailers. Well done, Nellie. Could be a lot easier without the trailer on the back. Go over this way a bit more. See that we've come left when we should have gone right. We should be right over here. Oh, not really. It's cracking. Oh, there it is. There's that. Big spare part, so I'd only just fallen off. That's alright. You. Just pop this back, bring it with us. At least we'll have all the bits we need. We're doing should that's too fast. I'm just trying. I was trying to put it down, but I don't think I'm doing a very good job there, am I? Down. Go very far down. Oh, there we go. Yes, you can sort of be on the back. So the spot to go was somewhere in the middle. Third time lucky. We found it in the end. Over here. This order. Nellie has no trouble without the trailer on the back. She zip along pretty well. Then I have to work out who's going where. And who needs what. I've through here before, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through this way. Come through. Right. For the sake of just consistency, I'll put it back where it should be. Pull the crane. The engine off. Okay, so it's probably a good place to stop actually, but we're going to have a look and see what needs to go where. So beauty has its price, needs to go to the mountain cabin. That's the sort of the side trip we're going to do first. Now, Nellie will probably do that, I guess, but either of them could. And all we do there is drop off 4 vehicle spare parts. Don't care about Fishy Business. Don't care about More The Merrier. The only other one is across the lake. Oh yes, plus the other. Right, so across the lake, we've got East Coast and West Coast. East Coast needs 4 wooden planks and 2 oil barrels. Okay. West Coast needs 2 short logs. Well, I can't do that. 2 oil barrels. 2 oil barrels. But also there is that snow trailer. So that also needs a wooden plank and a medium plank. So a wooden plank, a medium plank, and 2 oil barrels are going to there. Right. A wooden plank, a medium plank, and 2 oil barrels. A wooden plank, a medium plank. Okay, so the other 4 have to come off of him. Okay. Let's start fiddling things around a bit. First things first. Probably going to run out of time, unfortunately. Would like to have sort of got these set so that the right trucks have the right things on them. Okay. Yeah, so this is going to be a good holding point. Change truck. Back. Change truck. We're going to put these, but they are not going to get in the way too much. Get on the other side of my truck. Okay. All four of these are going to just get pipped onto the floor there. Then I'm going to put 2 oil barrels onto Pladdy's. And that will have Pladdy good to go. You know what I want to do. Hey. Goodness. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I didn't come over here. Last one, grabbing off. But why aren't you just grabbing that one? You can see it, it's right there. Sausage. He goes over that side, then tree trunk, on top of his mate. 2 oil barrels. Yeah. Pladdy. Pladdy is then ready to go. That's probably going to be where we'll stop, I reckon. Store the crane for a minute. This lot. Okay. Beautiful. So Pladdy looks really nice. He's a slot strike free, in fact. And Pladdy, as it now is, oh my goodness, 9 o'clock. So we won't even look now. We'll stop right there. Stop right there. So Pladdy is set up to go to the what they call the east one, I think, where we will deliver off the 1 medium plank, 1 wooden plank, and 2 oil barrels. That'll get that side done. Meanwhile, Nellie will take the 4 vehicle spare parts over to the mountain hut, come back, pick up the rest of his cargo that's going to be sitting here, so 2 oil barrels and 4 wooden planks, and take them over to the west house or whatever it was. So tomorrow we should get all of the cargo deliveries done for these contracts, and that means then we can start doing the logging component. Otherwise though, yeah, so we ran a little bit over because of fiddling with that trailer manipulating bit. So it's a pity we're a bit over, so tomorrow will be a little bit shorter. But that's okay. We'll get back to our 8 o'clock 24-hour cycle. Otherwise, though, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed today. These logistic days can be a little bit dry. We didn't achieve what we wanted to achieve, but at least we're well set for tomorrow. So that's it for now. So hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow as we continue on our adventures. Bye for now. Bye-bye.